Hey, I'm back with another video, and I'm asking that you subscribe, like, and share, and hit the notification bell so you'll be alerted when the next video drops. Um, yeah, so we back in here. I know the last one I was a little overwhelmed and stressed out. I have been going through a lot of things, but God reminded me I got some things to do, and I gotta get my spirits lifted, get back on track. So I've just been really focusing on me. I have like right after I made that last video, the next morning I woke up and I was doing my yoga and meditation, and it registered in my head, get back to your workouts, get back to your workouts. And I went and I told myself, I'm about to do some chin-ups today. Full extension chin-ups. You got 3 of them in you. And I went and I did them. And I'm like, whoa, you ain't even been doing what you're supposed to be doing. Okay, you real strong. Okay. And it just put a fire back in me like, yeah, girl, you got it. You got it. Yeah, just give yourself what you need. And so I've been on my workouts, and I am just here to talk to you guys today about focusing on you. It's so needed. It's so needed. And I have been getting away from listening to too much music because I was like, yeah, this is the music you were listening to is honoring like your lower vibrations. You need to just cut it out, get yourself refocused, find you some new songs. And I was reminded this morning that over this last year there was 2 songs that just like, them songs that you get to singing and you want to sing it with your whole body, like it is speaking to something you're experiencing, and you're fully engulfed when that song comes on. And the 2 songs that came to my mind was Focused by Her and Lost One by Jasmine Sullivan. And I had stopped listening to them because they also, I'm like, girl, when you're in these moments of these songs, this is desperation. You are yearning and needing something from somebody. And yeah, girl, it's kind of sad. I felt sad about it. I'm like, dang, girl, you just crying out. And I'm gonna check in with some of the lyrics of them because I think it's important for us to register. And the thing that brought them back up is for me to note that I thought I was singing them and yearning from something from someone else. And I realized today that maybe it's my soul speaking to my flesh. My soul is crying out for me to get on a chord. Okay. So the Focus on Me says, baby, can you focus on me? She gets to singing, I don't want to give up. Baby, I just want you to get up. Lately, I've been a little fed up. Wish you would just focus on me. And, I would be playing that song and really, I was singing to my boyfriend, like, focus on me, like I need things. And this morning when it registered, like, yeah, it's your soul speaking to your flesh. It really, put me in a headspace of like, yeah, a lot of times when we thinking like people aren't showing up for us and not doing what we're asking of them. Like I said it plain what I needed. Why can't you show up in this way? And to hear that back and, just register on, yeah, I want to give up. I don't want to give up. That's my soul speaking to my body. Like, girl, we got some things to be doing. Like, I just want you to get up. I want you to get up and honor what you're asking and saying you need. Yeah, I've been fed up. So like, girl, we keep on getting back in this circle of doing the same thing and you're not getting what you need because you're not honoring it. When you're in the space of not having what you need or not being around you, instead of you getting up and moving yourself out of it and getting closer to the need, fulfilling it for yourself, you like calling out for other people to do it. Like, baby, just focus on me. Like, focus on repairing your soul. We're getting your everything honored. Focus in. And I was just like, damn, I think I'm calling, crying out for the people around me to be honoring it. And my soul was really crying for me to be honoring it. Like, dang, girl. Can you focus on me? And then the other song was Lost One, and I'm going to get those lyrics pulled up. But yeah, I'm going to have to say I don't own the rights to these lyrics, so I probably have to play this one. We going through this whole song, okay? So it's not that long, but yeah, I just was in a space where I wasn't being honored because I was in a place of desperation. It was desperate. It wasn't me doing anything actually to make sure those things were being honored in me or what I needed was being fulfilled. I'm just crying out, just crying out for somebody to fulfill the things that I know I'm needing and needing to honor in myself. So hold on, let's get this one going. Okay. I'm talking about, y'all, I used to be at karaoke, like just blurting this out. And when I realized to this morning, like, yeah, it's your soul talking to your flesh. Y'all, I'm talking about like just moments. But anyway, we're going to get back into it. When you lost one, a good one, when you lost one. You go out and fuck different people, the code and ignore all precautions. You drink and get faded cause you like it's your only option. And like to know that I was talking to myself, like, you drink and get faded because you feel like that's your only options. That's really how I was coping with pain. I'm like, nah, fuck this. I'm about to just forget about it. I want to forget about it. And it will still be there tomorrow, y'all. Like, we get into that space of like, yes, this is a fix for it because I don't think about it, or some of us get too intensely involved in our thoughts and we overthink about it, so even drinking and smoking wasn't solving it, right? And if it's too late, I understand. Sometimes it's too late to make amends. Just hear me out before you let it go. There is one thing I need for you to know. Just don't have too much fun without me. Don't have too much fun. Please don't forget about me. Try not to love no one. Try not to love no one. I was in a space where, yeah, I was like, yeah, maybe this is about me being in a place of isolation and, singing it to the people around me that I felt like I was losing. Like, yeah, don't have too much fun without me. Just don't have too much fun without me. Like, I want to know when I have to be in this space and I'm not around y'all that you're missing something. You're missing something and you can't have the laughs and the joy you had because I'm not there. And to reflect on it in a space where I'm talking to myself, yeah, for my soul to be like, yeah, don't have too much fun without me. Like, I'm lost. Like, you are losing yourself. You're losing me. And you're turning up and having a great time. And my soul didn't want me to have too much fun without me. Like, girl, you're losing yourself and you getting lost in a good time. Like, this changes anything in purpose. Anything with what you're supposed to be doing in life. And, yeah, try not to love no one, Yeah, to be registering, like, don't love no one before you love me. Try not to love no one before you love me. And that realization is heartbreaking. Like, I'm thinking I'm asking people not to get lost without me and don't try not to love somebody in my space, And yeah, my soul is calling for my body. Like, don't get so lost in this world that you forget about me and you don't love me first. That you can't address your needs and what your desires are, that you have to fulfill it first. You have to get into a deep self-love that none of these other things matter past you being whole. That's too much to ask. I know I'm a selfish bitch, but I want you to know I've been working on it. No matter. I know it don't help you heal no fucking faster. Yeah, I know I've been nothing short of a disaster. I'm feeling that because that's my flesh talking to my soul. I know that's too much to ask. I know I'm a selfish bitch, but I want you to know I've been working on it. Like, that's my flesh talking back to my soul. Like, I've been working on it. I know it don't matter. I know it won't help you heal no fucking faster. Yeah, I know. I know I've been nothing short of a disaster. Like, we on a mission here, like, but we gotta work together, like the flesh and the soul. Like, the soul yearning for something that the body is just refusing to do. Like, hold on, no, I want to do this. I want to have a good time. I want to forget. I want to just be lost with everybody else. I don't want to heal up. I don't want to focus on the things that hurt me so I can heal through them. I want to distract. I want to distract myself. And like, to just be looking back at this and really resonating it as a conversation with myself, like my body and my soul, it's like, it's so crazy because a lot of the times we'll be caught in a family situation or a friendship or a relationship situation. We think that that's who we singing to. And we do be singing to that. Like, and that's why we so lost in the pain of it. Every time the song come on and we into it and sing it. And yeah, expressing it with our full body because we like understand. And yeah, we ain't gave it to ourselves. We ain't gave it to ourselves to understand like our soul is feeling lost in the decisions that our flesh is making. Like we're losing us because we not focusing in on what we need to feel whole. And if it's too late, I understand. Sometimes it's too late to make amends. Just hear me out before you let it go. There is one thing I need for you to know. Just don't have too much fun without me. Don't have too much fun. Please don't forget about me. Try not to love no one. Try not to love no one. Yeah. Jasmine always spoke to a deep place in me, okay? She's always spoke to a deep place in me. Where I'm like, yeah, the things I just can't express. She has my words, But I've been living in a place where I'm like, can you hear me? Like, can you hear me? Do you feel the pain of what I'm trying to express when this song comes on? And I was in a relationship a while ago, and he would be like, yeah, what's going on? Like, are you depressed? Because you're always listening to this music, like put on a different song, And I'm like, no, I just like real singers, I like people that's talking about something, And to be in that place this morning, like I just had to be grateful to God to be in the point of my healing, changing my thinking, where I can look at something like that different, that I can hear those songs differently and focus on what I'm telling me, what I need from me, And yeah, I've been telling y'all, like, we're a soul having a human experience, And yeah, I don't know that I've distinguished that my soul and my body are in battle sometimes. Like, my soul is just like, girl, you're meant for the greatest of things. You are going to be, your purpose here is greater than anything you can imagine. What you're meant for here, my soul like, what I came to do, about to change everything. And my body like, yeah, I've been thinking about that stuff for a long time. It's always been in my mind, I know I gotta be doing this. I should have been doing this, But I really checked out because I'm like, yeah, I'm working real hard. I need a vacation, I need a turn up. I need a good time, And yeah, God has constantly been doing things to try to shake me out of my flesh. Like, yeah, no. I see you a hard worker. You giving them people your everything. I want you to give it to you. I want you to use all that energy you got, these 16-hour days you got to be working. I want you to use that on you. I walked away from a job at the post office that I've been working for 6 years. Like, yeah, no, y'all gonna run me into the ground. Y'all don't care nothing about me. Like, I get into these moments of like, yes, my soul is not happy or honored here. I've walked away. I went off to Europe and yeah, I came back and got wrapped up in another job where I was just giving my all because I was in survival mode. That's calling stronger than anything else. The fear of being without, not being able to maintain what this world is calling for from me, And so I go right back into a job where I'm just giving it everything I got. God shook me. I started passing out. And I'm like, oh, yeah, I don't even know how I'm about to tell my job about this, And it was for me to stop. It was for me to stop working like that. But instead of me like honoring what was going on, my soul telling me, I'm like, well, maybe I can get it worked out. And it did, instead of me quitting my job, they found another place for me, And I'm like, whoa, thank you, God. Like, you just keep on figuring it out for me. And God up there like, I ain't got nothing to do with this. I go into the next job and I'm miserable. I'm on a phone taking complaints, and I've always been in a job of service. I've always had a job where I am of service to people, and I know that was my place. Like, every job I've ever had was serving, and I'm like, yeah, I know that's my place, and I'm taking the calls and, I'm cheery on the phone, and people, I felt their spirits getting lifted. I had people telling me like, you bigger than this, I can hear in your voice that you're meant for something bigger and it's coming your way, and it was God reminding me like, girl, this ain't what it is. This ain't what I'm calling for you to do. I shook you from that for you to get back focused on you. And instead of me doing that, I'm like, yeah, but bills, bills. I got stuff to take care of. I got things I'm still trying to do, And I started my business, and walked away from that job, And I'm going to be honest, I got fired. And it wasn't even, I woke up that day knowing I was going to get fired, and I was completely content with it. Like, I woke up that day, I actually had something with Color Guard that I was supposed to be honoring, and I couldn't find my boots, and it just kind of started from there. I'm like, oh, I'm not going to be able to go do this, And then I'm like, well, I don't even feel like trying to make it to work, I don't feel like it. And they had sent home computers, for us to be doing our week on, week off or whatever. So I'm like, well, I'll just work from home today, And I set up everything and I got on there to do it. And I logged in and went to go take calls and just decided, yeah, I'm tired. I put it down and I went and laid down and took me a good nap. Hours. I just laid down and took hour nap. 3 hours, I think. And they said when I started that job, there was somebody in there that said, do whatever you want on your last day. Make your last day your best day, because you're gonna be fired, And I had never been fired from a job, and when it happened, like, I was just like, damn, girl, you really got yourself fired. Like, you really got yourself fired. And I haven't even really spoke about that till right now, because I guess I was ashamed about it. Like, girl, that was so fucking stupid. But the point is, I wasn't supposed to be working. I was nobody's employee, and I didn't know how to honor that in myself. I didn't know how to just honor that I'm supposed to be walking away from whatever this hamster wheel is. I'm not supposed to be in the hamster wheel anymore. I'm supposed to be stepping out on faith, and I couldn't. I couldn't just step out on faith. I couldn't just walk away from my job and tell people that, I got myself fired to honor what I needed to be doing, and I really started focusing on my business and really start pushing it, and it just kept on I just kept on telling myself, my soul kept telling my flesh, like, yeah, you're not an employee. This ain't what you're supposed to be here to be doing, building up somebody else's thing. You got a job that God has given you to do. Like, that you don't need to be honoring what man is saying that you need to be doing, because you will be kept and you will be cared for because you're honoring your purpose, you know. And I still feel scared in that space right now. But everything just keeps on reminding me to focus in, heal everything up so I can hear clearly on the steps I need to take. You know, sometimes people watch other people and just be like, yeah, I wonder why they getting it. You know, I wonder why they're got that glow, or they getting things that I'm yearning for and I'm not getting them. And it's really because you're not focusing on yourself. You're not focusing, you focusing on them. You focusing on what everybody else is getting around you, what everybody else is doing, and feeling a lack of in yourself, instead of being like, why do I care so much on what they have? Why do I care so much that they are getting things and not being happy for them? You know, instead of focusing in on that, we want to focus on like, dang, God don't love me. God ain't looking out for me. God don't care about me. And I'm just left out here to just be struggling. And it's like, no, you're struggling because you haven't cared to heal up things to be able to make you a better communicator. You struggling because you haven't healed up things to make you see that you're the light in the room. You're struggling because you can't focus on what your soul is telling your flesh that your purpose is. You're struggling because instead of you honoring what you need in a room, you calling for other people to honor it. Remove yourself. Move accordingly to what you need to be doing. That's why we're struggling. That's why we're struggling, because we're looking for answers from other people instead of being like, what is going on in me that these are my choices. This is my crowd. This is my decisions. This is my direction. Baby, can you focus on me? It's your soul talking to your flesh. Your spirit talking to your body. All those love songs where we like, dang, I just wish that somebody would do that for me. Do that for you. Do it for you. Do it for you. Honor yourself where nobody feels comfortable disrespecting you. How about that? Honor yourself where you won't sit around people that's going to talk about you and do you bad. How about that? Honor yourself in a way that when you're uncomfortable, you don't got to talk to nobody else about it. Talk to yourself and fix it. How about that? When you're feeling a lack of love on you. How about that? And we just pick up all these distracting and destructive things. Drinking and smoking and masturbating and doing all this weird shit to feel better, instead of being like, yeah, if I didn't drink and smoke today, what would I think about? What's plaguing me? What's burdening me where I don't want to be in my reality? Yeah, what's going on where I don't want to just be in this moment of reflection with myself, you know? And the thing that really changed that for me, I mean, I had that epiphany today when them songs play. I mean, them songs came to my mind and everything today, you know, and I just had that epiphany that I was singing to myself today. But really taking the time to meditate has awakened that in me, where I can have a different understanding of even that, you know. We just have to get into a place where instead of us focusing on everything else, everybody else, and how everybody else can make our situation better, focus in. Focus in on how we can make our own situation better and stop depending on other people to fix things for us. We got it. We're capable. And one thing for sure, with the meditation, affirmations, speak life into yourself. Stop looking for other people to validate you. Validate yourself. Get up in the morning and stand in that mirror and tell yourself, I'm capable. I am beautiful. I am strong. I am determined. I can be focused. I will be focused. I do not need anyone to validate me. God's it. God's it. God done just dropped us in here to fulfill something, to change this world. And instead of us being what we need to be to change the world, we looking for somebody to co-sign. Yeah, you're capable of changing the world. Who around us that can do that? Nobody, because everybody's working and trying to fix their own shit, guys. We have to stop looking for outward validation. Start validating you. Start focusing on you. Start loving on you. And we'll get everything we deserve. Because I know I deserve it. And I know you deserve it. I love you.